Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Yep. Super shot, that.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep. They'll get at least one.
Keepers.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Getting nicely settled at the crease. Happy with that last shot. Middle that one, great timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon.
I'm very happy with how we're going out there.
Soak this time and gather and slides in your eyes. You're all that fine, and if you let me, I will take you to the places that will make your heart truly come alive.
We're live this afternoon from Dhaka Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between Maharashtra and Mumbai. I'm Mike Atherton.
I'm not entirely sure about this decision. Hopefully the captain knows what they're doing and can explain it to the team. but I wouldn't want to be bowling first on this wicket.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Yep. Bowler then.
Mumbai, get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon. Hello everyone, this afternoon we are at Lahore Cricket Club. You join us for this T20 match between Odisha and Mumbai. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. Earlier I took a look at the conditions, and it really does look like having a bowl will be the correct move, and hope you... The right call here, I'd say.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball, the bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yep.
Odisha get underway easy as you like with a single.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
5 runs in that over. Odisha are none for 5. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, time well, but straight to the fielder.
Wait. Yeah.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Yay!
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence? A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Big edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Chance. On to catch it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Mumbai found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Wait on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yes.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
That's the over. Odisha are 1 for 20.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Loud shout.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
It can be very disheartening. Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes.
Yes.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
That's out.
Yeah.
Caught.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Oh, that's so close, but the decision will stay the same. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wait there. Wait.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep, yep.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. Put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep, yep.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep. Wait.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Waiting.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Could be close. Yeah! Gone. Brilliant in the field.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait on. Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
End of the over, 3 off it. Odisha are 3 for 45. The right armour is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Wait there. Yep.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Edge, keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. Odisha are 4 for 49. Going with spin now. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep. Waiting.
Out! Caught!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait.
Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah, yeah.
Edge, unplayable. A wonderful delivery. To get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Bowler!
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Waiting. Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler!
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yeah, yeah.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Over. Odisha are 6 for 64. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice one. Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Odisha seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's 6 for 66.
Yep, yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Yep.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. The bat was very late coming down on that.
Nice, Bowie.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yeah.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Nice one.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Nice, Bowie.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep. Bowler. You catch it.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yep.
Nice one.
just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep, yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep. Keeper. Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
What a great gather. 4 runs saved.
Yep.
Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. That's the over. Odisha are 6 for 101. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Excellent catch, close to the bat.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Sharma, whose first task is getting themselves settled. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Straight to the fielder. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. They'll get at least one.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over, 2 runs added. Odisha are 7 for 103. Final over in this innings. Chance to run 2. This could be trouble.
Yep.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Thrashed away, what a shot.
A little bit short, not horribly short. Moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Murray, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Odisha weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. And that's the end of the innings. Mumbai have been set a target of 118 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures. Doesn't beat the infield.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Chance.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Runs it off the face of the bat, almost behind point. Plenty of chasing to pull this one back.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the media centre end. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Great shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Got that away nicely.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive chance.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Really good shot there.
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Good bit of timing there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched. Watch that in awe.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Yep. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for four. A poor delivery.
Smith is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Right out of the middle.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Just need to keep it simple. And that'll force the mistake.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Waiting.
16 runs added there. Mumbai are none for 64. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Waiting. Yep.
Could be close. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait there. Yep.
This should be close.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Great shot through the gap.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Super piece of timing.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Absolutely nailed it.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Over. Mumbai are 1 for 81.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Murray didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a great shot. Flies over the boundary for 6, and just to rub salt into the wounds, it was a no ball as well.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. immaculate timing there.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Ooh, nice bowling.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot,
Nice bowling.
the reward will eventually come.
And those are the winning runs. These two have brought home the successful run chase.
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.